Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that might sound a bit boring at first, but I promise you, understanding the production process can absolutely change the way you think about just about anything that gets made. Whether it's a product you buy, a movie you watch, or even a service you use, there's a behind the scenes magic happening, and we're going to break it down in a super relatable way. So grab your snacks, sit back, and let's chat about the production process. Okay, so what exactly do we mean by the production process? Well, simply put, it's the series of steps that take a concept or idea and turn it into a final product. It could be anything from creating the latest smartphone to whipping up your favorite meal at a restaurant. There are different types of production processes too. Some businesses create in batches, like a bakery, while others might use a continuous process, like making oil. Understanding these definitions helps us appreciate how things come together in the world around us. Now, let's break this down into some main stages so it all makes sense. First up is concept development. This is where the magic begins. Businesses usually start with market research, trying to find out what people want or need. From there, it's all about idea generation. Brainstorming sessions? Anyone? Once they have a good idea, they conduct a feasibility study to see if it's realistic. Can they actually make it happen? Next, we move to design and planning. This is where the fun gets real. Here, businesses create blueprints or prototypes. Basically, they sketch out what the product will look like or build a small version to test. This phase also involves figuring out what resources they need and how long it's going to take to get everything in place. It's like mapping out a road trip before you hit the road. Then comes the big moment: production. This is where things start coming to life. The manufacturing or assembly stages kick in, and every part starts to be put together. Quality control is super important here too, to make sure everything is up to par. Nobody wants a smartphone that breaks in a week, right? Lastly, they keep an eye on efficiency, looking for ways to speed things up and save costs. After production, we reach the distribution phase. This is all about getting the product into your hands. Businesses manage logistics to make sure everything gets from point A to point B on time. They'll also have a marketing strategy to let you know this awesome new thing exists. And of course, gathering customer feedback helps companies know how they did, good or bad. Now, let's look at some real-world examples to see how this all plays out. For instance, think about a big car manufacturer. From the initial idea of a new car model to designing it, making it, and finally getting it into dealerships, you can see all those stages in action. Plus, it involves tons of people working together behind the scenes. Let's take a peek in the service industry, like at your favorite coffee shop. They need to think about everything, from sourcing coffee beans to training baristas and organizing how orders will be served. It's a production process just like any factory. And what about a movie? You have everything from the script development, that initial idea, to casting, planning, to filming and editing, production. Then it hits theaters or streaming platforms, distribution. It's all connected. Of course, no production process is without its challenges. Some common issues include supply chain disruptions. Ever tried to buy something that's suddenly out of stock? Frustrating, right? There might also be resource shortages, meaning they can't get what they need when they need it. But here's the good news. Businesses can overcome these challenges. They often adapt their strategies on the fly, which is super important. Flexibility can be a game changer in making sure things run smoothly. So, to recap, the production process is all about turning thoughts into reality through various stages, from concept to distribution. It's really fascinating to see how it works and how it touches all aspects of our lives. If you've enjoyed this little chat and learned something new, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite product? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, keep exploring the amazing world around you.